Hello everyone. Today I would like to talk about the art of self-empowerment. So before I start, I wanted to say your path to self-empowerment starts within. So you may wonder, how does that happen? Because we all are creator of our own thoughts, our own feelings and own emotions. So that's what secret I wanted to reveal with all of you. There was time when I was not empowered and I did not know how to empower myself. I always thought somebody else is responsible for my inner state, for my feelings. Somebody else is hurting me. Somebody else is creating misery in my life. But when I started to do more frequent inner check, I figured it out. It's not somebody else. It's myself who is creating all these thoughts, and I'm creating that hurt within me. So I did discover that art of watching my own thoughts and then taking pause and changing the direction. So there are many external factors because of which we create all kind of thoughts. Yes, there are external stimuli which are generating thoughts within us, but end of the day, I am the master creator. No matter what the situation is, I can create my own response based on my own choices. So, as Zig Ziglar said, you cannot tailor make the situation in life, but you can tailor make the attitude to fit those situations. Situations like losing a job, losing loved ones, or you see housing market, stock market, your kids' future. These situations are not under your control, but you can still stay calm, composed, and not feel overwhelmed, not get anxious. So how does that happen? It is just a matter of changing your thought process. And again, attitude, how an attitude is formed. Your attitude is formed based on your thinking. So if you think one thing again and again, it becomes your habit, your behavior, and then ultimately your attitude. So I will give you a few examples here. How I used to think before I knew the art of self-empowerment, and now how did I switch that thought process. So for example, I always used to victimize myself, saying, other people, situations are responsible. I'm influenced by circumstances, possessions, and people. But that is very disempowering. You think you don't have control. But now if you say, I can influence the circumstances, possessions, and people. And how? That is another, one level deep. We can talk about that later on. Another example, my state of my mind depends on what others say and do. Yes, there were times, when I was like a touch me not plant. If somebody used to say something to me, I would, cry. I will absorb that. And I was like, behaving, or I felt I was controlled by others. If they were appreciating me, I'm feeling good. If they are not, and then I'm feeling, low. So then later on, I said, I create my state of mind as per my choice, and others respond accordingly. So I'm not a puppet. I'm not a people pleaser. I can take control of my inner world. I can make choices according to my own thinking and respond. Other example, other people should respect me. Again, demanding from others. while we cannot control other people, we cannot change other people. So what is under my control? I can focus on that only, right? So I started this experiment where I'm like starting giving respect, give until it comes back to you. I wouldn't say it was easy. It was a lot of hard work. I know it's like easy to say, but it is doable. You can gain respect by giving respect to others. The only thing is you need to have patience, you need to believe in this concept, and if things don't work out, you need to accept it and move on. Again, do positive thinking. You don't have control over other people. You did your best, but other person is not responding the way you were expecting. Don't feel hurt. Don't absorb the negativity. You did what you could. Now just move on. So other change of perception. I need to be loved. It's again going back to giving respect is gaining respect, receiving respect, same thing. You start loving others, you will be loved in return. Third one, last one. So people don't trust me. So why they don't trust you? Because you don't show that confidence, you don't show that trust in yourself, you have the doubt. Then how can you expect other person to trust in you? So first you need to develop that self-confidence within you, then others will trust you. So in this nutshell, I'm saying situations will remain same, people will remain same, but now you need to change your perception. You need to change your mindset. You need to work on yourself and transform yourself. Things will start changing. So as you have even heard, if you want to create a change, you need to be that change. You don't expect others to change. So again, homework is given to myself. I am responsible. I am accountable for my own inner world. So how do we do that? As I'm saying, your thought needs to be very powerful. It needs to be positive. You need to make that promise no matter what. No matter how difficult the situation is, I am going to stay positive. I am making that promise. It won't happen overnight because there are a negative situation all around the world which is happening, and you do get influenced, no doubt about that. But again, you need to protect yourself. You need to take those frequent breaks. You need to watch your thoughts, which direction it is going. You need to steer it in a positive direction. So how do you become positive? So for that, you need to learn the art of positive programming. Begin your day with positive thoughts. The reason is early morning, your mind is clean. It's like a blotting paper. Whatever you put on that clean slate, that's the foundation of your day. So do consciously watch your first thought. And if it is going in a direction which you don't like, for example, related to work or related to past hurt or something else, you need to take a pause and tell yourself, I choose to be happy. I am going to have a wonderful day. I am awesome. I have abundance. I am blessed. There are so many positive thoughts you can generate consciously. And it will happen when you practice it every day. And to tell you frankly, this is what the really meditation technique is. You do make that self-connection. You do take that ownership. And you start loving yourself. You need to spend time with yourself. And we do spend times with others, with our friends whom we love. But we need to ask ourselves, like, am I spending that time with myself? Am I giving attention to my inner world? Am I taking good care of myself? So that's the reason I'm saying be nice to yourself. So other important thing, importance of taking that frequent breaks, watching your thoughts, that will do wonders to you. I feel our mind is like a child. Sometimes you need to remind child several times for doing the right thing, but with love. So that's what we need to train our mind. But if you don't listen to that child, and child is asking or looking something, then child become cranky, and then it can create problems also. So same thing with mind. If you don't take care of your mind and it's having negative thoughts going on, you don't break that, so it can create more trouble in your life. So that's the reason I said it's very important to do that stop and check, and then have that power to change your thought process. Other very important thing, we all know, as the company, so is the color. So be in the company of positive people. There might be some days when you feel low. So count on those people who uplift you, who charge you, who gives you that positive energy. So be in their company. Listen to something positive, read something positive to change your thought process, to uplift yourself. So I was talking about the daily meditation that can be done with the power of positive affirmation. As I was saying, if you want to empower yourself, tell yourself, I am wonderful. I do like myself. I accept my weakness. I'm not perfect. I know nobody is perfect. I am on my journey, but I understand myself. I have special qualities and skills. I value myself. I believe in myself. I am lovable. And if you want to, accept others, sometimes we do feel that challenge for accepting others. We do feel like, they are not behaving the way we want, or we feel hurt. And then, if that brings negativity in you. So how do we accept them, right? So you need to start making this affirmation, like, others, like, as I am not perfect, others are also not perfect. We all are human beings, and I accept others as they are. I look for the best in others. Everyone has something good in them. I appreciate others. And whenever that real life situation come, like I was saying, the layoff situation, or having big loss in your business, or anything else like that, so tell yourself, I am capable of handling the situation. I have all the need, what I need. I am fortunate. Every cloud has a silver lining. And nothing lasts forever, right? It's just temporary. Good days will come again. Yes, situation has happened, but it is there to teach me some lesson. And I was talking about the future. Yes, we do get worried about future. There are uncertainties, there are unknowns. But do I need to get overwhelmed? Do I need to get worried? Instead of that, can't I just take one day at a time? I can say that I look forward to each day. Every difficult situation is an opportunity in disguise. Each day brings something new and beautiful, something to learn. So these positive affirmations will help you a lot. And continuing on that positive thinking, I used to think I can do everything, and that is still true. But there are many ifs and but, as I'm listing out there. You can do everything, but not all at once. You can do everything if it is important enough for you to do. Don't make everything important. You need to learn that art of prioritization. You need to understand different phases of your life will demand different response. You will have different responsibilities also. So learn that art of prioritization. Do believe in yourself and tell yourself, yes, you can do everything, but you may not be the best at everything. And it's okay. It's okay to do mistakes. Allow yourself to do mistakes and learn from those mistakes. Don't be so critical on yourself. Again, you can do everything, but there will be some limitations. You can do everything, but you will need some help. Don't be shy to ask for help. You just have 24 hours in a day. You do have two hands, and there may be days when you need help. Don't be shy. Don't be shy to ask for help. You can definitely offload some of your work and to your spouse or to your family, friends, right? So learn even that art of saying no, because if you take everything and you don't have the time or resources to complete it, you feel overwhelmed, and then you go in that negativity spiral, and then you disempower yourself, and then you start thinking negative. So instead of that, you need to know when to say yes and when to say no. And that's okay to say no. At the last, I would say, that positive thinking, if you keep doing it, it will become your habit, and then you will start enjoying. You will feel like, yes, your life is under your control. You have that choice you can always make. So it's all starts within you. It's all start with your thought process. So I would like to end with this saying, I have amazing potential. I can make good choices. I am never alone. I can do hard things. I am beautiful inside and out. I am of great worth. He has a plan for me. I know who I am, a daughter of God. So then why do I need to worry? He's there for me. So have that attitude, feel empowered, feel like God is watching over you. Good things will happen. I do post positive thoughts whenever I get chance on my Twitter. So Twitter handle is Easy Peasy Poonam. You can get connected with me over the LinkedIn also if you like. With that, I would say thank you very much. We will be in touch, and I will keep posting such videos whenever I get chance. Thank you very much.